Alright guys, we are back for more of my 10-year anniversary special. We just did a game of Super Mario Party for the Nintendo Switch, and that was a whole lot of fun. We played a game of Wop's Domino Ruins, and we were able to pull off a very good successful win on that. So, for our next segment, we are going to be playing Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 for the Nintendo Switch. So let's see how we're going to do on this game. Alright, let's do it. So we're just going to do some quick matches. And we're going to do a total of 10 events for this segment. So for our first event, we're going to start off with 100 meters. We're just going to do buttons only. Play as Mario, of course. Alright, here we go.
On your marks.
Alright, not a bad start. Alright, got the win in first place. That's how I roll. So we'll start the segment off with a gold medal. Alright, now let's go into the next event. And this time, let's go and do swimming. Alright, let's do it.
Take your marks.
Alright, that's a nice start. Alright, pretty good turn. Let's go and do our super swim. And we got another win in first place, just like that. Alright, we're gonna get a gold medal again. Alright. So, anyways, let's get ready for another event. And this time we're gonna play archery. We're just gonna do individual. Alright, let's get into the first round. We're going to do some practice here very quick. Alright, let's do it.
Start.
I got that bullseye right there to start off. Very good. Let's see if we can do it again. Alright, good enough. Alright, we start off with 22.391 right there after the first round. And we are in the lead in first place. Alright, let's head to round 2. Alright, so now we get a super shot, which is worth double the normal amount of points. Alright, very good. I'll certainly take that. Nice one. Okay, so we get 33.671 for that round, and we're up to 56.062 at the moment. Alright, we maintain our lead in first place. Time for the third and final round. Oh, couldn't quite get it around the center of the target. So we're not going to get a super shot right here to end things off, but it's alright. It's like we're on the same area of the target right here that I hit on the previous shot. Alright, so 18.821 right there for that last round. So that gets us a grand total of 74.883. Alright, so that's another win right there in first place that we just got. And we got another gold medal. Alright, now on to another event. Alright, so anyways, let's go ahead and do sport climbing this time. Alright, let's see what happens here.
Start.
A little off right there, but we did get a checkpoint. That certainly helps. A little off of that. Alright, let's get some health. Alright, there's more health. Alright, let's perform some special moves. Alright, there's our checkpoint. I was a little bit off of that one. Oh, oops. There we go. A little off on that one. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, checkpoint. Alright, there's some help. And time's up. Alright, we get 75.692 meters, which is pretty good. And we got another win in first place. We won that one by a long shot. Alright, so there's another gold medal for me. Alright, let's see how the next event turns out now. And this time we're going to play karate. Alright, let's see how our opponent's going to be. Oh, Yoshi, okay. This ought to be a good match. Alright, let's do it. Oh, what the heck was that? God! That's gonna hurt. Oh, Yoshi's a couple points away from the win. I'm kind of worried he might snipe it. Oh, come on! We were just short right there! I can't believe he just barely beat me like that! Oh, well, we tried. But let's see if we can have any better luck here in this next event. Alright, so this time, let's play Rugby Sevens. Alright, so we're just gonna have some random teammates with us. Let's see who we get. Tails, Daisy, and Knuckles.
Okay.
Alright, we're facing against Waluigi, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, and Dr. Eggman. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I don't think so. Ow! Are you kidding me? Oh my god, this is getting pretty intense out here already. Alright, gotta try. So, we got ourselves 5 points. Now let's try to go for a conversion. Got it. Alright. 2 points for that right there. So we got the lead 7-0. Let's keep it going. Alright, let's use the boost, and now we're in extra time. We got another try! That's awesome. We're gonna get a super bonus as well. Alright, time to go for conversion again. Got it. Alright, that's 14-0. Alright, that's it for the first half. Holding a very good lead at the moment, which I do like to see. But let's see what happens in the second half. Alright, let's use this boost. Oh boy! How did Diddy Kong steal the ball away from me like that? Oh, out of bounds. Alright, let's do a line out. And we caught the ball very well there. Boom! There's a try right here. And we're gonna get a super bonus there. Alright, time to go for a conversion again. Got it. Alright, 21-0 now. Uh-oh. That's gotta hurt. Ah, jeez. What the heck was that? Ah, boy. That really hurt. Alright, spread out this boost. Oh, jeez! How did we get tackled there? That was ridiculous. Alright, we're in extra time now. Oh boy. Alright, time's up. So, we're going to pull off the win right there, 21-0. That's very good. And we will get ourselves a gold medal. Alright, it's time to get into our next event right now. So for these next few events, we're going to go to Tokyo 1964. And let's go ahead and do the long jump this time. Alright, let's see how this goes.
Mario on attempt number 1. Gaining momentum. This is looking good.
Alright, we get 7.85 meters right there to start off. I'll take that. Alright, let's go to jump number 2.
Number 2. Picking up momentum. And there's the jump.
Alright, what do we get this time? 7.76 meters. Only slightly worse right there compared to my first jump. Alright. Final jump coming up.
On the final jump. Which does the win? Impressive.
Oh, I like this.
That's past
7.878 meters right there. Okay, we actually made it slightly better right there. So that wasn't too bad. And we are going to get that win right there in first place. And we got another gold medal. Alright, but anyways, we are going to do 3 more events for this segment. And this time we're going to do the 10-meter platform. Alright, let's do it. Alright, let's get underway with my first dive. We'll just start off easy.
The athlete is calm. The routine begins as the somersault. This should and the rotation.
Alright, we get a perfect. Very good.
Brilliant. That'll be a high score.
49.6. Alright, now on to my second dive. We'll go with that one this time.
What intense focus. The routine is very strong as the somersault and the rotation. This should net a high score.
Alright, another perfect. That was very good.
Amazing. What do the judges think?
Alright, 52 this time. Alright, now let's go to dive number 3. Alright, I will pick this one now.
The crowd is watching quietly. Here we go. A perfect. Going for it. And the rotation. Going for it.
And there's another perfect. Well done.
A beautiful dive. Let's see the result.
80.3. Nice. Alright, let's go to the final dive. And we will end things off with a random one. Alright, what are we gonna get?
4.
Alright.
It's begun. The routine begins as the somersault. This should net a and the rotation. This should net a high as the somersault.
Couldn't quite get that perfect right there, but it was good enough.
Amazing. What do the judges think?
Alright, we get 85.8. I do say that is a very good score right there for what we just got.
A perfect routine. What a victory.
Alright, so that is another win right there in first place, as we just got ourselves another gold medal. Alright, 2 more events left to go in this segment, and this time let's go ahead and do a marathon. Alright, for this event we are taking on Knuckles.
Many of the world's best athletes are here. And we see Mario in the crowd. And we see Knuckles in the crowd.
Here we go.
And they're off.
Uh-oh, I just ran right into one of the other athletes there. That's gonna hurt.
They're all moving at a good pace. There was a collision.
At least got a drink out of that, but we only gained a little bit of health there.
They can gain an advantage by running in the slipstream.
At least we got the slipstream to help us out right here with our energy. Oh, what the heck?
We're at the midpoint, and the athletes are pumped.
Alright, there we go. That's more like it.
Step into
We got a lot more energy recovered there with that drink that we just picked up.
Will he manage to grab a drink?
That's a yes.
Was that a feed? That's dangerous. I hate to see anyone slip with a bottle.
Ah, dang, I missed that.
Need to keep hydrated. They can gain an advantage by running in the slipstream. Everyone is giving it their all in this second half. The athlete, I'm sure all the runners will be reaching for the water. They should run in the slipstream.
Ow! Are you serious? No! God! These other athletes are really trying to mess me up right now.
Tonight, we do see a number of groups forming. They can gain an advantage by running in the slipstream.
I see Knuckles.
The runners will be reaching for the
Alright, it's time to get underway with the final spread.
athlete enters the stadium to thunder and applause.
We got it! Sweet!
The winner, an astonishing time.
So we're gonna win by a little less than a second right there. That was very good. So there's another gold medal. Alright, now we got one more event to play here in this segment. So let's go back to Tokyo 2020 for this last event, and we're gonna finish things off with Dream Racing. Alright, let's go. Alright, there's a shield. Okay, there's 20 rings. Oh boy, we got shocked by lightning. That was not good. Alright, let's do a special trick. Alright, there's our shield. Alright, but then the shield was able to protect me there from that lightning, but we unfortunately got shocked by the laser there. Oh, high speed shoot. That's not bad at all. On our special trick. Very nice. Alright! First place is ours. That is how it's done. And our time was just over 2 minutes right there. Alright, so we got ourselves the first medal. Alright. So that's a good way to wrap things up for this segment. So we didn't do too bad of a job overall. We only lost out and win on karate right there from earlier, but nonetheless, we still had a pretty good time while it lasted. So, anyways, that is going to do it for Mario & Saga The Olympic Games Tokyo 2020 for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 10-year anniversary special. But we still have 4 more games left to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.